Find out what's going on. Get involved. Change things from the inside. Make a difference. Take pride. Multicultural at its best. The Luisa Marshall Show. Coming up.
Today, all new Simply the Best. Get inspired. Women of Distinction series. Today's inspiration, Belynda Lee.
In life, there are three powerful gifts that we all have. Number one, power of choice. We all have choices in life to make our lives better.
Belynda stepped into power and success after hardship she encountered in her life. Her life story radiates in her book, 5-Inch Heels. Simply the best candid moment with Belynda. 5-Inch Heels highlights to empower and inspire millions of women. And a special entertainment add-on, more Rex moments.
The whole time he's just singing, sometimes when with that, done is this too much. And I've never ever done this to any of my ex-girlfriends ever in my life, or to a woman. I took my finger, I pressed his lips.
All these coming up. Happy day to all. Today's show is powerful, empowering, and inspiring. So proud to meet the author of a very cool and interesting book, 5-Inch Heels. Sorry guys, but this show is for all the women out there still chasing their dreams. Ladies, I want you to meet Belynda Lee. Belynda was a young woman who struggled with unexpected pregnancy, divorce, and single motherhood. She was forced into a situation that was almost impossible to handle. On the edge of giving up, her will to live is reignited by 3 simple words: I love you. In a flash, she became strong and just suddenly took control of her life. Firm and determined to conquer the difficult times, Belynda overcomes the fear of rejection by wearing 5-Inch Heels. She wears heels like nothing, and she rises above all the challenges. And now she's out to move forward to empower all women to conquer hard times. Today, Belynda is a corporate executive and an inspirational speaker who received numerous awards. She's also the author of the book 5-Inch Heels. Here's our Belynda moment. Now start being in charge and watch this right now. Five-Inch Heels is your triumphant journey of being a young immigrant woman moving forward through the hardships of life. What were your early struggles, and what exact moment did you say, enough is enough? I'm making a change. Belynda!
Well, you know, being an Asian, as you know, born in an Asian family.
Are you an Asian?
I think the last time I checked, I still have dark hair on. We have such strict rules, and boys takes precedence over women. So, as a woman, you know, we had it harder to begin with. But coming to Canada as an immigrant is even harder. I don't know whether you know, I mean, new environment, new country, new friends. And everything we learn back home is not recognized here, so we got to start fresh. So that's tough as an immigrant. Starting fresh is hard, but when I came to Canada, I wanted to be a designer. Did I become a designer? Absolutely not. I am now a corporate executive looking at numbers, analysis, and so forth. So But how I got here was really a tough journey. I was a single mom for many years.
For many years, I fought to be accepted by him. He came from China, from Guangzhou in China. He's always have great expectations of what his family can do. He migrated to Malaysia and then to Singapore. Self-made millionaire in the timber business. For a man who doesn't have much education, for a man who took the cargo train from Guangzhou to Hong Kong with his sister of 13 years old. So for him, of course, his next generation has to be succeeded by a true boy, a true man, a true Mr. Lee. So many years I had to fight to be accepted.
And it was tough, challenging life. I was young 20s, early 20s, trying to put food on the table, and it was tough. When the moment that my son said to me, "Mommy, I love you," that wiped out all the tears in my face. That really put strength in me and turned those 3 words, "I love you," to "Don't give up. Don't you ever give up for your 2 kids that I have." As a single parent, and for those of you out there that are single parents, don't ever give up for your children.
I was in pain. My mind was stopping me from moving. My mind wasn't strong enough. It was filled with fear, filled with the unknown. And it was Benjamin, my son, 2.5 years old, holding my hand, and he led me through the front door, into the cold, into the blizzard. There, together with him, I walked to the hospital. Unexpected? Absolutely. Was it a curveball? For sure. Did I expect it? Absolutely not.
Back with more inspirations. Don't go away.
So sometimes life is a funny thing. We never expect that to happen. I never expect that to happen. I expected a complete family. I expected to be living comfortably, having 2 cars, a vacation home. Did I have that? No. The journey to the hospital made me think of true abandonment from people that you love. We came to this world expecting the most beautiful things in life. Sometimes we don't have it. And I travel so many cities and around the world, and I hear this all the time. I can't do that because I'm just not you. Or, that's my life. That's my circumstances. That's my destiny. People moan and bitch and moan about what they can and cannot do, what they want and they can't get. But the truth is, our life lies on the palms of our beautiful hands. We decide where we want to go. We decide how far we want to take ourselves. We decide whether we can or cannot do anything. If we say we can, then we can. If we say we can't, trust me, we're not even close to our destination.
You're extremely passionate about empowering women. Wow. Do you feel that even in our society today, women are still facing an uphill battle?
Yes, absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely. My book is on 5-inch heels, and there's every reason why I named that book 5-inch heels.
5-inch heels.
There we go. Take a look.
We'll do that.
Now, heels itself is very difficult to walk on. Sometimes I think women wear heels for vanity reasons, but besides vanity reasons, I think women wear heels so they can stand eye to eye to a man and have a decent conversation. And women face this glass ceiling. We face, a lot of, as it's leftovers. Because, sorry about the men over there, men takes up and leave. But women are left with the children. They are gatherers and they are nurturers. So they're left with always constantly taking care of someone else. And they put them last. So for the women out there, take care of self first.
5-inch heels.
A few months after my second was born, he left us. He said, I can't deal with this family thing anymore. As much as he can't deal with a family thing, neither can I. But what did he do? He steps out of the door and I will never see him again. I have 2 beautiful children. And I looked at them, big brown eyes, and I said to myself, what the heck am I gonna do? Foreign country, always expected a beautiful life. I didn't get that. Did my life turn 180 degrees? Absolutely. Did I plan it? Absolutely not. Cried myself to sleep every night, thinking to myself, how am I going to raise these kids? How? Under minimum wage, scrambling to try to put food on the table. It's tough. Let me tell you, life's tough sometimes. One morning, as my eyes were red, puffy, from crying the night before, thinking, I don't know how I'm going to pay this bill. I have no idea. I don't know what I can sell to pay the bill. There's no more change under the couch. Nothing. I felt a little hand on mine, and it was really early in the morning, and I thought, who would have been waking up by then? He was stroking with his tender fingers. I looked over, it was Benjamin, my son. And he said, Mommy? I turned around and looked at him. Yeah, hon? He said, Mommy, I love you. That little boy saved me the second time around. That little boy who had the same cereal every day for months, who was wearing secondhand clothing from Value Village at 50 cents a piece. I was so poor that I had to buy clothes that are unisex. Once he's done wearing, I can actually give it to my daughter to wear. I still remember, they look at pictures and goes, how come she has the same shirt I do? And I said, oh, that's the trend, honey. That little boy gave me a lot of strength. And those 3 words turned into another 3 words for me. Don't give up. I want to leave you guys this, is that
stand a little bit higher, so I can talk to him eye to eye. Well, not eye to eye, like, eye to shoulder or something like that, and a more comfortable level. I think that's what it is. Enough is enough. Even though that we need to get into.
Belynda and I had a great laugh behind the scenes when she found out what I do for a living. I said, I should have met you a long time ago, and we can really build our girl power empire. Here's more Belynda inspirations.
in life, there are 3 powerful gifts that we all have. Number 1, power of choice. We all have choices in life to make our lives better. Number 2, the power of change. As much as we hate to be uncomfortable, as much as we hate changes because the society trains us to have a very regular routine life, change is very good for us. Number 3, the power of the mind. The mind is a powerful thing. What we want to do is all in the head. All in the head. And the power, the mental strength that one can have to take you from point A to point B is strength and strong. Utilize that. We all have it. But nowadays people get too comfortable and you think it's too hard to change and my mind's not strong enough. Take a look at it, all of us. It's in us. So, this is my motto for life. If I fall down, again, I better fall on my back. Because if I can look up, I can get up. Thank you very much.
If you could give anyone just one piece of advice on how to move forward past their hardship, what would it be?
I'm going to share with you 3 gifts that we all have. We have 3 very powerful gifts. The gift of choice. We have the power to make choices. The gift of change, the power to change our lives. And the gift of a powerful mind. So with the 3 gifts, you can get from point A to point B, however you designed it. So people out there, look at the gifts and start to ignite it, because I know you can make changes in your lives. And also, never, never, never settle and be a victim of your own circumstances.
Amazing, Belynda.
Thank you.
Oh my God, good luck. Good luck. 5-inch heels, everybody, by Belynda Lee.
Thank you.
We had the very, very funny Filipino-American comedian Rex Navarrete on the show weeks ago. Here's a special entertainment add-on. More Rex moments.
I don't know if you grew up like this here in Canada, but growing up in the States, I wish there was a mechanism of some kind of like a filtration process for our parents coming over from the Philippines. You know, before we were all born here in North America, I wish there was some kind of filtration, program where certain aspects of Filipino culture get left at the border. You know what I'm saying? You know, certain belief systems that shouldn't make it here. It's really making it hard for us, second generation, to really progress, to move forward, without all those hang-ups from the old country. This is one belief system my mom snuck into the country in her hand carry. She raised me and my sister on the belief, I don't know if it's the same with you guys here. She raised me and my sister on this belief that if you're Filipino and you got dark skin and you have dark skin, no one will love you. Seriously. Is that alive and well here?
Yeah.
Just want to make sure. No, seriously, right? Don't you wish that was just like confiscated by Border Patrol? Huh? So that we can all, whatever be as diverse. Because you look around this room, right? Huh? Different shades of brown, huh? Different shades of chocolate, huh? Some white chocolate, some dark chocolate, and some nuts, some no nuts, I just, and it was rough because I'm a kid from the 80s and, back in the day, you got dark no matter what because we had crappy sunblock, right? None of the sunblock from the early 80s worked, right? None of it worked. The only sunblock that worked was this one. SPF 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right there. That was the only sunblock that worked. And it made it worse for my sister because my sister was a soccer player. She was on the soccer team, so she was outside a lot, under the sun. So when she came home a little darker than the day before. And my mom was pissed. Oh, my mom was pissed. Joy, you're so dark, Joy. Joy, oh, there you are. Joy, stop hiding near the shadows. Joy, you're so dark. Look at your skin. You're so dark, Joy. No one will marry you, Joy. No one will marry No one will marry you, Joy. Not even a blind man will marry you because you're darker than what he already cannot see. You know what I'm saying? My friends in the Philippines, the promoters there got me really good, you know? They got me good, so I'm on stage, I said goodnight to everybody, and I went backstage through the curtains, and I'm walking down the little, hallway backstage, and the security guards were gone. Like, really, there were security guards back there earlier before the show. And now there's like one guy standing there in the shadows. And I was really freaking out. This is not cool. This is really, not cool. It was just, a small figure in the shadows. He steps out of the shadows. Oh my God. Guess who it was? Manny Pacquiao. It was Manny Pacquiao. Apparently, the guys, the promoters, they brought Manny, to the show to watch me, make fun of him for 20 minutes. And he's now backstage waiting for me. Like, oh my God. And I'm freaked out, scared for my life. And I know I shouldn't have said this out loud, but I was afraid and I went, oh my God, you're so tiny. And it was a good thing he was far away, right? Yeah, he didn't hear me. Boy, was I wrong. And I started walking towards him, and just 3 feet away, boom, I bumped into him. He was there the whole time. I didn't know he was that small. I thought he was just really far away. Oh my God, he was right there. You're an optical illusion, Danny. He was right there, but he was a good sport. We laughed it off. And, we get to meet the guy. He's a cool guy. He's down to earth. He's got a lot of interests. And I started picking his brain. And I found out that Manny Pacquiao is not just an amazing boxer. He's a congressman. He's a congressman. And not only is he a congressman and a boxer, he also does action movies. Oh, yeah. You'll never see them because they go straight to Betamax. They do. What, you don't have one yet? Anyway, and not only is he a movie action star and a congressman and a boxer, Manny Pacquiao, he has the gift of song. He does. Every time I receive his gift of song, you know what I do? I re-gift it. That's what I do. I want to share it with the world. Oh my God. And my dumbass, once he said that he loves to sing, this is my dumbass. I went, okay, sample. Thinking he'll just laugh it off. Shut up, let's go drink. No, he started singing. To me, it's not just us two backstage in the darkness. Guy I've never met in my life starts singing a love song. And he kept going, And you know what made it worse? He locked into my eyes. Actually, into my soul. I tried to no, He's like the picture of Jesus that, is always following you. And the whole time he's just singing, sometimes when with that, done is this too much. And I've never ever done this to any of my ex-girlfriends ever in my life, or to a woman. I took my finger, I pressed his lips. And just walked away into the darkness. Ran for my life.
My Tina Turner tribute show will be heading to Penticton on Friday, March 13th for an intimate solo show at the Penticton Royal Canadian Legion in Penticton, BC. Tickets at brownpapertickets.com or call 1-800-838-3006 or call Penticton Legion at 250-492-3074. Join my Tina Turner tribute show with my band at the 2015 Vancouver Zoomer Show at the Vancouver Convention Center on Sunday, March 22nd. Showtime at 3 p.m. Tickets available at the door and online through Eventbrite. The Luisa Marshall Band is excited and ready to rock Kennedy Sports Pub in Delta on Saturday, May 9th. Showtime at 9 p.m. This summer, fall in love all over again. Jose Marie Chan, A Love to Last a Lifetime. At the Massey Theater, Saturday, June 20th. Showtime at 7 p.m. Tickets available at masseytheater.com or call 778-387-1575.
So amazing. Thanks to Belynda Lee and Influence Publishing. Thanks to Rex Navarrete and Flippin' Comedy Productions. Please don't drink and drive. Don't text and drive. Always be kind. Let's stop cyberbullying. Thanks for watching. See you next Monday. Bye-bye.